So we'll start with the monthly recommendations. First, we have Colgate Palmolive. So this company is a very, we know Colgate very well. It's a company with a very rich background of over 80 years in the Indian segment, and they are the market leaders in the oral segment. They have over 50 percentage market share in the toothpaste. So why we are recommending this company is because they have already had a very good consistent performance of revenue over past 4-5 years. But what we could notice is that they are planning to premiumize three of their main products this year. And so this could really aid to their margins, which we can see in the performance. And the Palmolive, which is one of another brands of theirs, they are also into beauty care products. Yeah, so they also are planning to premiumize. So we will be able to see the effects in the margins for the next few quarters. Next, we have Lupin. Lupin is a pharma company. They are one of the top generic companies in US globally, but they have a very good market share in US as well. So Lupin in 2020 and 22, they had the company went through a little rough patch, especially in 2020. They had a few regulatory issues, and in 2022, they had a one-off write-back on their balance sheet, which really impacted their net profit. So because of that, the prices have gone down that time, but right now they have recovered. And they have three main products, which is Mirabegron, Spiriva, and Revlimid. So these three products will really boost their sales for the coming quarters. And third, we have Crompton Consumers. We've already done a conviction video regarding Crompton 2 weeks back. And the company have done well in the past for the quarter one results as well. All the companies that we are mentioning today, they have done pretty well for the quarter results. So that's one of the main reasons why we are recommending them. So regarding Crompton Consumers, they are the market leaders in electronic consumer durables in India. And especially during this May season when the summer was peaked, they took advantage of it, and they could really sell off their products in air conditioning and fans. And also, everyone in South India must have heard of Butterfly Company, which is so they have taken over the Butterfly Company. Okay. And although last 2-3 years their subsidiary, they have not been doing very well, Butterfly, but this year for the last result, we could see a good improvement in the margins. And also one important thing with Crompton Consumer is their lighting segment. Their lighting segments can be divided into B2B and B2C. Their B2C have not been doing well for the past few years, so they have done some restructuring when it comes to the company's internal management and operations restructuring they have done, and they are expecting to see some good margins in lighting sector. And also when it comes to their B2B, they take contracts from the government. So right now we could see an increase in the order book as well. So we think that it is a very good recommendation, provided that the quarter one results has been very good. And fourth, we have Sumitomo Chemicals. So one of the parents, so Sumitomo Chemicals parent company is Japan Sumitomo, which is one of the top chemical companies in Japan. And similar to insecticides that we have recommended last week, it's a very similar company. They get involved in pesticides, production and manufacturing of pesticides, fungicides, herbicides. They are a agri-chemical company. And so this year we have seen a recovery in the agri chemical market, mainly because the raw material prices have recovered, and they could also see also when it comes to inventory management, they have done pretty well. And Sumitomo Chemical is also having a good share of exports to US and Middle East, so that's one of the main reasons for our recommendation. And finally, we have FDC, which is another pharma company. So as you would have heard of Electrol, which is a oral dehydration solution. So they are the ones who have introduced Electrol long back in the market. And their main two core products are Electrol and another antibiotic called Zifi. So we have seen a good boost in the domestic sales past quarter, and we expect that to continue. And next we'll go to the last month's review. We have given recommendations for all these 5 companies. So as you can see, Marksans Pharma and insecticides target have already been achieved. Mainly because, as you've seen, there's been a good rally in the pharma, all the pharma companies this quarter, past 2-3 months. And Reliance, PFC and Centum, actually if you look last Nifty has month on month since our last recommendation has come down 0.5 percentage, but overall our portfolio which we gave has done a return of 1.39. Centum, Reliance and PFC you can still hold it. There's no need to sell the companies. And there is a new fund offer for people who are interested. This is a Nifty India Defense Index Fund. It's an open-ended fund, so you can withdraw anytime you want. And for more details, you can contact our mutual fund department. They'll guide you. Okay, thank you.